is a guarantee of a good quality of life, that's for sure. It has really been a shot in the arm to me. I was prepared for it. I've been in it every year since I was 50, and I'm 65 now, except for last year when at least the track and field was canceled. They had some other things, but I've been in it every year. And a guy, Charlie Baker, a good friend of mine, I went to church with him, a quasi-father to me, got me interested in it when I was still in my 30s. He was already competing. He said, when you get close to 50, get with me. We'll train some. I'll get you started. He ran track at Wake Forest back just after World War II. And he did. And he would have been here today. This is the first one he's missed since 1990.
Yeah, he just passed away.
He passed away, but he was 93 and a half and had a great life. He's the one that got me started. But after I got started, I always worked out. I'd always lifted weights, ran some 10Ks, played tennis and racquetball when I was young. Never a great athlete in high school, but played lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I was decent. I was solid. Always stayed in shape, never had any bad habits, and just stayed in generally good shape. But this gave me something else to work for, something else to work toward.
Yeah.
Never was on a track team in high school. We didn't have one, but I found out in the Senior Olympics, even if you haven't participated in the sport as a youth or teenager, you can still do it.
Right.
You can still do it. Charlie had, but I had not. But yet I got to it, and my best events have been I guess the jumps, not the sprints, but the jumps. I usually medal. I don't win usually, but I medal. And,
you're always good in that broad jump.
I medal in it at least anyway most of the time. I've had some health conditions. This certainly has helped. It's not a guarantee that you're going to be okay. I've had a couple of friends that died like in their 70s or 60s that seem to be in great shape, but it is a guarantee of a good quality of life, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And probably quantity too. And I've always stayed in good shape and never let myself get away, because I can go back now and see guys that were much better athletes than me 30 or 40 years ago that they let themselves go.
Yeah. You know. Now they have a hard time getting up out of the chair.
And now they have a hard time getting up in and up out of the chair, and I still have sports, whether participating, coaching, or just attending, has always been, that's been my thing. My wife over here has never been to Senior Olympics, but she works out hard at the sports barn almost every day. She could be in stuff here, just not interested in it, but she's a good companion for staying in shape.
What about your belief system? What drive? What?
I'll just be honest and frank with you. I'm a Christian.
Right.
Born-again Christian.
And that's us too.
And I knew you were. And that's been a driving force in my life, and it's indirectly been a great benefit, because I know I've only got one body, and it's the temple of the Lord, and I need to keep it in shape.
Best you can.
And I need to keep it. Being in shape, being great in sport is not everything, but it's very important to stay in shape.
Well,
my pastor at my church at the Point Church, which is part of Redefining Baptist in Chattanooga, he works out all the time. He's a hard body. He presses the staff to work out with him. I mean, so it's a new ball game in that, and my belief system is very, very, very important to me for what it is, but also indirectly to keep me
motivated.
To motivate me to keep me in shape.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, well, that's fantastic, and we appreciate your insights, because people that are watching this that are intimidated, they're fearful, they don't know, if they should get up and try something. But the Senior Olympics, we've seen people here in the 90s, some of them walk the track, they don't have to necessarily be able to run, but they can slowly move into it.
Anybody that's competing in anything out here, I can speak for the track and field. If you're intimidating, so I'll look bad in front of these other guys. You just remember, you're going to be performing better than 95 to 98% of the population your age.
Right.
You are. I mean, even if you dead last in a sprint, you're way ahead of the pack just by being here and competing.
Just to do it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. That's a great story.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, John.
Thank you. We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us and scroll down, and it's on there as well. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.